Welcome back to Coffee and Donuts. I'm your host, Mike Habib. For those of you who missed it, last week's episode ended a little dramatically. We'll give you the replay. Right after Mike said something stupid, Emilia goes in for the frustrated paper shuffle, and then there it is. She's up and out of her seat and gone. And just like that, she's gone. Emilia, you're back. And Noelle's here too. Hi, Noelle.
Yeah, I was inspired by Divine Mercy Sunday, and I decided I could forgive your absolute ridiculousness.
That's so beautiful.
It is. God's mercy is beautiful, especially when we can put it into action.
Which is actually a great segue to our first story.
Look at that. I've still got the magic touch.
Divine Mercy Sunday is celebrated on the Sunday after Easter and is the last day of the Easter octave.
The feast was declared in the year 2000 by Pope St. John Paul II.
It is a constant invitation to the Church to receive the gift of God's mercy and to give the gift of mercy.
In keeping with the traditions of the feast, many of our parishes provided a time of Eucharistic adoration,
with a chance to go to the Sacrament of Confession,
and an opportunity to pray the Divine Mercy Chaplet together.
For the sake of His sorrowful passion,
have mercy on us and on the whole world.
For the sake of His sorrowful passion,
have mercy on us.
For the sake of His sorrowful passion,
have mercy on us and on the whole world.
Meu Senhor, quem vos pintará tão belo como sois?
O valor da imagem não está na beleza da tinta ou na habilidade do pintor, mas na minha graça.
One of my favorite parts of attending the Easter Vigil is getting to see men and women enter the church.
Oh, I couldn't agree more. Sometimes I tear up when I see an adult entering the church or getting Holy Communion for the first time. Mike, are you crying?
Just thinking about it makes me misty-eyed.
Aww.
Okay. Okay, I'm good. And hopefully I can hold it together because we're actually going to talk to a new member of the church.
Well, Catarina, thanks so much for joining us.
Thanks so much for having me. Lovely to meet you both.
Yeah. Do you mind just telling our audience a little bit about yourself?
Sure. My name's Catarina Manney. I live here in Watertown, Massachusetts, originally from Pennsylvania. Have been here almost 4 years and just joined the Catholic Church at Easter.
That's awesome. Congratulations.
Yeah, that's fantastic. So can I ask, what prompted you to consider entering the Catholic Church?
Yeah, so the first time in recent years that I had gone to Mass was with my boyfriend Sergio on our third date. Yeah, and really just over time, really seeing how he lives his life and treats other people really drew me into learning more of what made him him. That's where it all started.
Cool.
That's awesome. So what was your experience like going through RCIA?
I feel like I really had such a great opportunity being at St. Paul's Parish in Cambridge. We had some really great coordinators who sometimes gave such a personal approach to everything and sharing their stories or doing some of our lessons. We had the priests as our instructors, and we also had some Harvard professors. I'm a very deep thinking person, deep processing person, so that was just, it really let me go so deep spiritually, which I never thought was possible, and that really drew me in as well.
Would you be willing to share just one story from a moment along your journey with us?
I had been reading, as recommended by a fellow RCIA member, the book Rome Sweet Home. And really just there was this talk in it about being just like so excited for Easter and just couldn't wait for Easter to come. And I was really feeling like, yeah, sure, like we're gonna get there. And like we're going to go through these classes. Like, I still need to learn these things. Really just, yeah, like, we're just going to do it. Like, it's a big deal, but I wasn't feeling that excitement. And then I guess really it was probably after sharing the news with my parents that I had been considering this, and them just like so much pouring out their support, that there was just something that clicked, and I felt that excitement, and really I just felt like so drawn in that moment to baptism and finally being able to like truly spiritually get rid of all of that yuck. And from that point on, I couldn't wait for Easter.
Amazing.
Can you tell us about the Easter Vigil? What was that experience like for you? That must have been something, huh?
It really was, in that I would say it was a once in a lifetime experience, in that truly, given the timing of things, as Mass was beginning and I was back near the fire pit, I realized that this was the first Easter Vigil I'd ever been to in my life. So truly a once in a lifetime experience. So moving, so powerful.
Yeah, I love vigils, and I can't imagine entering the church at the vigil. That must be so awesome. Do you have any advice for other people maybe considering joining the church?
I was coming from a Protestant background, was raised Christian, so definitely felt like I had a good foundation, but there were those items that I was really like, I don't know. And so I really dug into stuff on my own, but truly you need community, and RCIA was where I found community in such a time where, we were stuck at home. And yeah, I think it's really that mix of self and searching, and then community and prayer. Like, I say that Catholicism is not new rules, but so many new tools. And I have just been loving that I have so many options when I'm not sure what to do or how to pray.
Well said. As someone who's taught RCIA before, I really appreciate that you had such a positive experience and you found that community.
And I'm definitely going to steal the not new rules, new tools thing. That's mine.
So now that you've become a Catholic, how do you continue to find that community that you found in RCIA?
That's also, that's like so new. So like thinking through it, I mean, oh my goodness, the Bible study girls. I have never felt so loved or had so many close friends so soon from seeing them one time in person. But similarly, they're starting up kind of a book club through the RCIA program that I had done. And it's not just for this past year's members, but even previous years. And it's with the purpose of knowing how to live out your faith. So I haven't really found my exact place in the church and being part of that body, but what I have found is just like a continued outpouring of love like no other.
Well, we're super happy for you, Catarina. That's so great.
Yeah, thanks for coming on, and thank you for the witness. Just becoming a Catholic is a wonderful witness, so thank you for that.
Thanks so much for having me.
There's always so much to celebrate during the Easter season.
And though we still can't all out celebrate everything in person,
creativity blooms in adversity.
The teen service group at St. Bartholomew's in Needham made birthday parties in bags. Birthday party bags for multiple people? Yeah, but how would you pluralize that?
Beats me.
Anyway, the teens put together bags of cake mix, frosting, oil, $5 gift cards for eggs to make the cake, pans, favors, party hats, candles, juice, and paper products, everything you would need for a kid's birthday party, and all generously donated by parishioners.
All bags were donated to a local Head Start, a preschool that helps economically disadvantaged families, and a local food pantry, so that everyone can celebrate the good times too.
And while we still might not be able to sing our favorite hymns at Mass, that doesn't mean we can't celebrate with good music.
St. Cecilia's in Boston hosts monthly virtual organ recitals with visiting organists.
This month, they welcomed Roger Clinton Vine, who performed works by Johann Sebastian Bach, Franz Liszt, and more. Take a listen. Emilia, I'm glad you're back.
Me too, Mike. Me too.
Maybe one day we'll meet in person.
I know, it is weird that we've never met in real life.
Yeah, it's weird, but these are weird times.
And that's why we have coffee and donuts.
To help us all get through these weird times.
One good story at a time.
I'm Mike.
And I'm Emilia.
Happy Easter.
Happy Easter.
Until next time.
God bless.